Hello viewers, welcome to Statified. So in the previous video we discussed about section B, and the video prior to that we discussed about section A, and the video prior to that we discussed about the blueprint and the model question paper. So in this video we shall discuss about the section C. So section C has questions which contain 5 marks each. So in the first subsection you have to write 4 questions and each carries 5 marks, and in the second subsection you again have 4 questions out of which you have to write any 2, each of which carries 5 marks. So here total 20 plus 10, you have 30 marks weightage here. Okay, so let us discuss the questions one by one. So the first one obviously here is write 3 functions and 2 limitations of statistics. Okay, so let us look at the functions here. Yes, now they have asked you to write the functions, not to explain them. So don't write these paragraphs given below the points here, just write these points. Okay, that it presents the facts in definite form, it simplifies the size of the data and condenses it, it facilitates comparison, it enriches our knowledge and widens our experience, it helps in formulating policies, it helps in business forecasting, and it helps in framing and testing of hypotheses. So you are told to write any 3, but you better write 4 or 5, so that even if one of the point is wrong, the other one will serve as a backup. So please write 4 to 5 points. Okay, next they have asked 2 limitations. Okay, so understand the difference between limitations and distrust. Limitations are drawbacks where the subject falters. Okay, and distrust means the reasons for which people don't trust the tool, the statistics. Okay, so whenever you are asked the limitations, please write these points. Again, don't write the paragraph here, just write these points. That is, it does not deal with individuals, it does not deal with qualitative data, statistical laws are true only on an average, only experts can make best possible use of statistics, and for statistical analysis, uniformity and homogeneity of the data is essential. They have asked you 2 points. Okay, make sure you write 3 or 4, so that again if you make any mistakes in one point, the other one will serve as the backup. Okay, so this is how you can write question number 25. Next, question number 26. Define primary data and mention the methods of collection of primary data. Okay, so it has been asked to define primary data and mention the methods. Just mention, don't explain here. Okay, so define primary data. Data which are collected for the first time directly from the field by the investigator. The keywords here are data collected for the first time. So here data is collected for the first time directly from the field, that is, it has been collected directly from the field of inquiry by the investigator. So it is called as primary data. Okay, the data is original in nature. It is also called as first hand data. That means it has not been used anywhere, you are using it for a new study. So you are collecting fresh data for new study. Okay, next they have asked you to mention the methods of collecting primary data. So these are the methods of collecting primary data. Now they have asked you to mention it, so just write the names. That is direct personal observation method, indirect oral interview, information through agencies, mailed questionnaires, and schedules sent through enumerators. So make sure you write them. Okay, don't explain them, just mention them. So this is your answer for question number 26. Next, question number 27. Prepare a frequency distribution for the following data by taking the class interval 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. Okay, now one good thing about this question is the intervals are being mentioned here, how to write them. Okay, so there is no problem here, just identify the lowest value here. What is the lowest value? 4. And what is the highest value? 99. So the intervals that you have to write here is 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and 80 to 100, because 99 is the highest value here. So sometimes in the question they may not give the intervals, they will just tell you to construct a frequency distribution. So remember, first always take the range. Okay, now suppose here intervals were not specified. What should have you done is you should identify the lowest value. The lowest value is 4, the highest value is 99. So 99 minus 4 is 95. Okay, so this is your range. So once you compute the range, next what you have to do is you have to write the number of intervals. Okay, so what you can do is, so range here is, okay, so here your range is 99 minus 4, 95. Okay, so this is your range. Suppose if you take width, class width is equal to 10, then the number of classes here will be 95 divided by 10, which is 9.5, approximately equal to 10. So you will get 10 classes if you keep the width 10. Okay, that is, if you take the width 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and so on, you will get approximately 10 classes. Suppose if you divide it by 20. Okay, so if you divide by 20, then it will be somewhere around 4.8 or 4.9, which is approximately equal to 5. Okay, so you will get 5 intervals if you take the width as 20. Now this is only when you are not given anything, but now since you are given here the values, so you can easily write the table. Okay, now let me show you how to write the table here. So this is how you can write the table. First, make sure you write a simple title here. Okay, there is nothing subjective here, it is just merely a random data, and you have to write the frequency distribution. Okay, just write a frequency table, or for more clarity write a continuous frequency table of the given data. That's it, this should be the title. Next, class intervals. They already have given you what class intervals to be written: 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, and so on. Okay, identify the highest value here 99, identify the lowest value here 4. Okay, so according to that your class intervals will be 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100. Next is, the second column should be tally. Okay, the third column should be frequency. First thing to remember here is, don't go on counting. Okay, for example 0 to 20, don't go on counting the values, how many of them belong to this one here. No, what you can do is here, first write the intervals. Okay, so once you have written the intervals, next is, okay, go on marking the tally. For example, you have written the intervals here. I will show you how to write it here. Class intervals, this is tally. Suppose I have written 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and 80 to 100. Okay, so first thing is, take the columns here. There are, I think, 10 columns of 3 numbers each. Go on marking these numbers. 16 lies here, so put a tally here. Next, 21 lies here, so put a tally here. Next, 60, see, one value 60 is here, one value 60 is here. Where will you include this 60? Since these are exclusive intervals. Okay, now the last number that you can write in this interval is 59.999. Okay, 60 is merely represented, written here for continuation. So this interval continues with the next one. So 60 cannot be written here. Okay, 60 should be included here. So mark 60 here. Next, what is the next value here? 92. 92 lies here. Next, 67 lies here. Okay. Next, 12, it lies here. Okay. Next, again 60. 60 lies here. 28 lies here. 85 lies here. Okay. Next, 54 lies here. 4 is here. 77 belongs here. Okay, so like this, go on marking all the values. Okay, once you are done with the tally, then count and write the frequencies here, just like the way it has been done here. So 1 minute. So the first interval contains this 5, next contains 4, next contains 8, next one contains 7, and last one contains 6. So total is 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 8 17, 17 plus 7 24, 24 plus 6 30. So you have 30 values, and the given values also here are 30. So this is row of 10 numbers, so there are 3 rows, 10, 20 and 30. Okay, so this is how you can verify whether you have done correct or not. Okay, so this is your answer for 27th question. Next, 28th question. Draft a blank table to show the information of the students with respect to class, first PUC, second PUC, sex, boys and girls, faculty, arts, commerce and science. Okay, now you have been told to draft a blank table. Again, since you are drawing a table here, you have to first write the title. Okay, so always write the title first. Okay, now what are the things given there? They have given you the college information according to faculty, sex and class. So the title should be a blank table representing information of students with respect to class, sex and faculty. Okay, now in faculty there are 3 variants. Okay, you have 3 variants here: arts, commerce and science. So the characteristic with maximum variants should always be written in the form of stubs here. Okay, because if you write it in form of captions, for example, if you write arts, commerce, science and then total here, the table will be lengthy. It needs more white space. So avoid writing characteristics with multiple highest variants in the captions part. Write them in the stubs part here. Okay, so take faculty here, arts, commerce, science. Next, in the main caption you can take class, first PUC, second PUC. Again, that can be divided as boys, girls, total. So first PUC, under first PUC, number of boys, number of girls and total. Under second PUC, number of boys, number of girls and total. And at last total number of boys, total number of girls and grand total. Okay, so here one total and here one total. So this is one way of writing the table. Another way is you can switch the class with gender here. So above you can take the genders, for example boys. So under boys, first PUC, second PUC, total. Next, again write the main caption as girls. Below that the sub captions will be first PUC, second PUC, total, and again total, first PUC, second PUC, total. Okay, and here arts, commerce, science. You can also change this. You can take arts, commerce, science, total here. You can take first PUC, second PUC and total here. But again, like I said, the table will become more wide and may not fit in your page. So the characteristic with maximum variance should be written in the form of stubs, and write this one as captions. So in this way you can easily create a blank table. Okay, and if you are taking any shortcuts, for example, instead of writing first PUC here, if you just write 1, 2 Roman numbers, then T. So here in short note, footnote, you can mention 1 means first PUC, second 2 means second PUC, T means total. Okay, if you have taken any abbreviations or shortcuts, otherwise it is fine. So you can draw the table in both the ways. Okay, so this is how you represent the blank table for the given particular characteristics. Okay, I hope 28th one is clear to you. Next, 29th, represent the following data by multiple bar diagram. Okay, so what are the given things here? Food grain, rice, ragi, wheat and production in tons. So 3 years are being given here, 21, 22 and 23. Okay, so rice for 3 years, ragi for 3 years and wheat for 3 years. Now how to draw this? Again, even for a diagram, the first thing that we have to do is we have to write the title. Okay, so write the title here, a multiple bar diagram representing food grain production in tons, in bracket in tons of, write the grains here, rice, ragi and wheat. Okay, now this is a diagram, so we can draw this on a paper. But remember, in exam, please don't use these lines, the lines of the pages, as the measurement. Always keep the scale here and mark the centimeters here. Okay, so for example, the distance between this point and this point is 1 centimeter here. The distance between 50 and 100 is 1 centimeter. The distance between 100 and 150 is 1 centimeter. So the distance between any two consecutive values on either x-axis or y-axis is 1 centimeter. Okay, so please keep that distance. Don't use these page lines. Okay, they are not 1 centimeter apart. They are 0.7 or 0.8 centimeters apart. So please make sure you don't repeat that mistake here. Okay, so on x-axis I have taken here the production. Sorry, on y-axis I have taken the production. On x-axis I have taken the food grains. Okay, so the first three bars here, okay, they represent rice. Okay, now rice is for different years. So first bar represents 21, second bar represents 22, 23. Okay, so 21, 22 and 23. Next, the second bar represents ragi, again 21, 22, 23. The third bar represents wheat, again 21, 22 and 23. Okay, so you have to draw it accordingly, the heights here. What are the heights here? The heights represent these numbers. So rice, for 21 it is 90, for 22 it is 100, for 23 it is 150. Okay, so we have drawn it accordingly here. So 90, 100 and 150. Okay, once you have drawn it, you have to mark them or give shades or shapes. I have given shapes here. Here I have given triangles. Here I have given the curved lines, and here I have given the crossed lines. Okay, so the same pattern should be given for all the other set of bars. For example, here in the first one for 21 I have given the crossed lines. So in the second set of bar also for the same year have to give the same marking, and even in the third set. Okay, so for second one I have given curved lines. So the curved lines are for same for the second set as well as the third set. Same goes for the triangles. Okay, so this is how you have to draw the index. Mention the scale here. Scale is y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 50 units. Wherever the diagram ends, okay, exactly there you draw this index. So this represents rice. Sorry, there is a factual error here. This is an error. Sorry, this one represents 2021. This one represents 22, and this one represents 23. There is a mistake in this particular document. Please correct it when you draw it on the paper. This one represents, 1 minute, I will write it here. This one represents, okay, this should be actually, it should be 2021. This one should be 2022, and this one should be 2023. Okay, so this is 2021, this is 2022, and this is 2023. Same goes for 21, 22, 23, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so I hope this clarification is sufficient for you. Okay, so this is how you draw the multiple bar diagram. Okay, next, 30th one, find Yule's coefficient of association for the following data. Okay, so let us write this. Okay, so two attributes are given here. One is gender, one is result. Under gender you have boys and girls, and here in results you have pass and fail. Okay, so let us see how do we write this. Suppose say boys is A and girls is alpha. Pass is B and fail is beta. Okay, now boys who have passed, their number is 120. So that is A, B. Sorry. Next, girls who have passed, that is alpha, B. Okay. Similarly, boys who have failed, it is A, beta. And girls who have failed, it is alpha, beta. Okay. The total number of boys who have either passed or failed, it is 150. So this one represents the entire A. Next, this one, girls, whether they have passed or failed, both. So this is alpha, the total. Okay, here it is B, the number of past candidates, boys and girls. So this is your B, and this is your failures, boys and girls. So this is your beta. Okay. Now, what is the formula here? Yule's coefficient is given by Q is equal to, we have to cross multiply this into this minus this into this. That is AB into alpha beta minus alpha B into A beta divided by the same entity, but this time we are adding it here. AB into alpha beta minus, sorry, alpha B into A beta. Okay. So if you substitute the values here, it will be 120 into 10 minus 40 into 30 divided by same thing, but we have to add it here. 120 into 10 plus 40 into 30. So the numerator, it is 120 into 10 is 1200 minus 40 into 30 is 1200. So 1200 minus 1200 is 0 divided by, so this is 1200 plus 1200, that is 2400. So your Q value here is 0 divided by 400, which is 0. So if Q is equal to 0 means there is no association between gender and results. Like, that is, being boy and girl has no effect for passing or failing. Okay, so this is your Yule's coefficient. Okay, and whatever the answer it is, if it was +1 or any positive number, then we say there is a positive association. If there was any negative number here, we would have said there is a negative association. Since the answer is 0, it shows that there is no association between the two attributes, gender and results. Okay, I hope this one is clear to you. So 31st question is, interpolate the value of index number for the year 2017 by using the binomial expansion method. Okay, so we have to write this one as x. Okay, in your paper, okay, answer sheet, write whatever is given here x, and this is y. So, okay, so here this is y0, this is y1, this is y2, this is y3, and this is y4. Okay, remember this, and also remember, please remember to write this so that it will be easy for you to substitute the values here. Okay, now you are given this table, you have to find the missing value here. Now first identify how many known values are there. Apart from the missing value, the number of known values in y are 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 known values of y. So we have to mention it. Okay. Once you identified them, okay, you have to write the equation according to this pattern here. So n is equal to 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So here in the known values are 4. So this is our equation that we have to write here. So let me write the equation here. There are 4 known values of y. Therefore, y minus 1 raised to 4 equal to y4 minus 4y3 plus 6y2 minus 4y1 plus y0 equal to 0. Okay, so we have to expand here accordingly. Next, We have to substitute the values accordingly. So what is y4 here? Y4 is 212, y3 is 157. So 212 minus 4 into 157 plus y2 was missing. So keep it as it is, y2 minus 4 into 107 plus 100 equal to 0. Okay. Next, we have to bring all the positive terms on one side and negative terms on one side. So this is what the multiplication looks like. Now we have to bring the positive and the negative terms on one side, or just subtract all the negative values and positive values. You will get one conclusive number here. When you add all of them, the final remaining here is 6y2 minus 744 is equal to 0. So 6y2 is equal to, take the 744 this side, it becomes a positive number 744. So therefore y2 is equal to 744 divided by 6, that is 124. So your answer here is 124. You can write the conclusion as the missing value is 124. Okay, so this is how you solve the problem on interpolation. So this is one part of section C. Okay, in the next video I will solve the other part of the section C as well as the section D. Okay, I hope this video helps you to understand section C of the model question paper. Please like it, share it with the needed, and subscribe to Stratified for more such videos. Thank you.